Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Today, we're going to delve into a topic that's close to my heart and hopefully yours too, gardening, but not just any gardening. We're going to talk about fruit gardening. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to discuss the different types of fruit you can plant in your garden right here in the USA. Let's start with the basics. When it comes to fruit gardening, the first thing you need to consider is your climate. The USA is a vast country with a wide range of climates, from the frosty winters of the north to the tropical heat of the south. This means that the type of fruit you can grow will largely depend on where you live. For those of you living in the colder regions, apples are a great choice. They're hardy, easy to grow, and there are thousands of varieties to choose from. Whether you prefer sweet, tart, or somewhere in between, there's an apple variety for you. Plus, apple trees can be quite beautiful, especially in the spring when they're covered in blossoms. Pears are another great option for colder climates. Like apples, they're hardy and come in a wide range of varieties. Plus, they're relatively low maintenance, making them a great choice for beginner gardeners. Now, if you're in a warmer climate, citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and limes can be a great addition to your garden. These trees love the heat and will reward you with a bounty of delicious fruit. Plus, they're evergreen, meaning they'll provide color and interest in your garden year-round. For those of you in the hottest parts of the country, tropical fruits like mangoes, avocados, and bananas can be a fun and rewarding challenge. These fruits require a lot of heat and humidity, so they're not for the faint of heart. But if you're up for the challenge, they can be a great addition to your garden. Now let's talk about berries. Berries are a great choice for any garden, regardless of climate. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, blueberries, blackberries. The list goes on. They're relatively easy to grow, and there's nothing quite like the taste of a fresh-picked berry. But what if you don't have a lot of space? Well, don't worry, because there are plenty of fruit options for small gardens too. Dwarf fruit trees, for example, are a great option. These are smaller versions of regular fruit trees, and they can be grown in pots or small spaces. Another great option for small spaces is vertical gardening. This is where you use trellises, fences, or other structures to grow your plants vertically. This can be a great way to grow vining fruits like grapes or kiwis, even if you don't have a lot of space. And let's not forget about container gardening. This is where you grow your plants in pots or containers, which can be moved around as needed. This can be a great option for fruits like strawberries, which can be grown in hanging baskets, or citrus trees, which can be grown in large pots. So, as you can see, there are plenty of options when it comes to fruit gardening in the USA. Whether you have a large yard or a small balcony, whether you live in the frosty north or the tropical south, there's a fruit for you. But remember, gardening is about more than just the end result. It's about the process. It's about getting your hands dirty, nurturing your plants, and watching them grow. It's about the joy of picking a fresh piece of fruit from your own garden and savoring the taste. So whatever fruit you choose to grow, I hope you enjoy the journey as much as the destination. That's all for today's episode. I hope you found it informative and inspiring. Until next time, happy gardening.